I'm back.
I'm forward.
Sideways.
Well done.
Monachos in his house.
Cinco, video number 5.
That's Milks.
That's Monaco.
That's Enoch.
And we are the Mad Chemistry
Chem
Trio.
Squad 2017-18.
Here we go.
Dun, 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 dun,
This video is going to be about ions.
Dun, 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 dun,
What happens with these protons, neutrons, and electrons when we do ions, and how do we draw them?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
So what's an ion?
An ion is...
Coming up after our learning target.
It will be 1 minute from now.
You got to be able to tell the difference between anion, cation, polyatomic ion. So we're going to start with a definition of what the heck is an ion.
So we can differentiate
Between the others. It's an atom that's gained or lost an electron. So the protons and electrons are no longer in balance. It's no longer neutral. It now either has more protons than electrons and is positive charged,
Right, because it outweighs.
or more electrons than protons and is negatively charged.
Because the electrons outweigh. It's really that simple.
Mhm.
And we can draw it up for you. But so a cation specifically is a positive ion. If you like cats, that's good. Or you can see that the T is a little positive, almost a positive sign to help you remember, right? Positive ions form when I lose electrons. Because I lost an electron, the size of the ion is smaller than its original atom. I lost. So that one makes sense.
For sure.
Sweet.
For anion, that first N can remind you of negative. That's when you're gaining electrons, so you're becoming more negative, and the size is getting bigger.
Mhm.
The size of the atom.
If I slap on a few extra pounds, I'll get bigger. Slap on a few electrons, you'll get bigger too.
There you go.
Ionic charge. This is fun to find because you got to take your number of protons and subtract the number of electrons from it. So if I got 10 protons and 9 electrons, my ionic charge would be positive 1.
Correct.
These are also synonymous with the oxidation states. So when you see that little list of oxidation states or symbols in the top right corners with positive and negatives, like you'll see in a second, that tells you how many extra electrons it has or how many electrons it's lost.
Right.
Nuclear charge is, of course, the number of protons.
We're gonna say that a few
Beat
more
that
times.
dead horse
Yeah,
until
because
it's pulpy.
please.
So,
Please. There's
so
going to
much.
be and it's going to be on the test. I'm telling you,
Mhm.
our test, anyways.
Yeah.
Polyatomic ions. Let's break this word down. Poly means many. Atomic means atom. So more than one atom forming a single ion.
Yep.
We have a whole table E, and there's the picture.
Yay.
We're going to get to know. When in doubt, check E out because you're going to see a
Mhm.
name that doesn't make you think a normal element, or you're going to see a configuration
Oh,
of.
if we're in
symbols.
the video, the picture's right up here. This symbol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that works. I like that.
Sweet. Yeah, way to do it, man. Yeah.
All right, you know what we got here? Neutral atom.
Neutral atoms are atoms with the same number of protons and electrons.
There you go. They must equal.
Here.
And we would draw that normally,
Yeah.
like this. And notice that C has no charge in the upper right-hand corner.
Yeah, there's no number in the top right corner.
This
Top left, bottom left are occupied, but the top right of the symbol is always where we put our oxidation state, or ion, aka ionic charge.
Right. And so just to keep going with that list of possibles, we never list all of them. It's either 0 or it's -1 or it's +1. It can only be one at a time.
Right.
Let's get that clear too, because there's a lot of them, but there's just a lot of possibilities. It is only one at a time.
In practice, it's one.
Yeah.
So an anion is an atom that has gained one or more electrons. It's a negative ion. So the number of electrons is greater than the number of protons. And the symbol, look here, check it out. There's a number up in the top right corner now. So the -1 indicates a negative charge, meaning it has gained 1 electron compared to its proton. So from this picture there, I can tell that we actually have 10 electrons
Yes.
and
Yes.
9 protons.
Yes, we said the charge is protons minus charge.
Yeah.
Something.
Don't get
Charge-
yourself confused.
That's charge. Charge is protons minus electrons.
He's thinking too
10
hard.
minus
He's burning
9
up.
minus 10 is -1. I got it.
Yeah.
It's a long day, man. It's a long day. Cations. See the little positive in the middle there with the T, where the T should be?
Yep.
This is lost 1 or more electrons, so it's positive. If it loses electrons, the number of protons now is greater than the number of electrons. So this is going to be very much of the same thing, except for the charge now here is a positive. This tells me that I lost an electron, forming a positive charge.
Yep. And so that means I know I've got 2 electrons in this particular example because I know there's 3 protons from the atomic number,
Should have 3 electrons then,
but it's lost 1
so I must have more protons.
and 1 more proton technically.
Right. I like to think of it as I say, if I have a +1 charge, well, who's positive? Positive's protons, so that means I have 1 more proton than electron.
And since the protons are never changing, you can figure out the electrons too.
And guess what?
That's all, folks. A click button stops recording. Oh, you're welcome, by the way, because this video is shorter than all the other ones with us.